Hello everyone, Courtney here from How to Loom Your Dragon. Welcome to the final part of Falkor's tutorial from the NeverEnding story. So you should have pretty much completed him, put the wire in, and in this portion we will just be connecting the stomach to the main body and stuffing him. Yay! I actually didn't put wire in his head yet, but that's alright, I'm going to do that after. I put the wire in through the body. Alright, so all we're doing, you're going to grab your hook. You don't need your loom, you don't need any more bands. You may need a C-clip though, which I will grab when I need it. So, we have all these loose bands. Make sure they're all pulled out toward the outside of the stomach. And, yes, this one is not. Pull them all to the outside. Okay? What we're going to do, we're going to take our hook and see this first loose band here. Okay, the first one in line. We're going to go through the set of bands on the top of Falkor, and we're going to pull that through those bands. Then we're going to go through the next set of bands and pull the next one through. We're going to do this in order. Alright, so just go through each set, pulling the bands through. Try not to let them fall back through. If they do, you can just pull them back. So try not to miss any bands, try not to miss any sets. This might take a while to do, so just take your time, be patient with yourself. I also have to wire up his legs still. I didn't do the legs. Should have done them, but I didn't yet. So remember, you're staying at the row at the edge. You're staying. Just go through the sets on the edges, the very edges of the back of the body. Might have to lift the leg up to get underneath. We're just going to go down one side for now. Okay, once it starts to be difficult, like the bands are stretching really far, then we're going to go back to the top, stick your hook through the first set, grab this second loop, bring it through the first, grab the third loop, bring it to through the second, Grab the fourth loop, bring it through the third. You can also do this with your fingers, but I find that it's better to do it this way because the bands don't get as stretched out when it's done this way. Whoops. Make sure you're grabbing a loop in every set, so you'll know if one slipped back through if you don't see it. So I stitched up to here. So I'm going to hold this with my finger. Try not to stretch it too much though. And you're just going to continue going down, pulling them through. So just, stop when you have to, stitch it when you have to. Just go all the way down. Okay. I'm going to continue stitching. We're getting there. We're almost at the end of this side. And then at the end you're going to grab one of the two tying bands that we used to tie off the end of the stomach. You're going to pull that one through and act as if that's just one of the other bands as well. Alright, so just pull, stitch them. Okay. So I have stitched all the ones on that side. Hold that band. I'm going to grab a C-clip. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm holding that final band. Okay, yeah, the rest of the stomach is kind of flipped upward like this. Okay, I'm going to take my hook. I'm going to go into some bands in like the middle row here. middle row, and I'm just going to pull them through those, pull that end band through those random bands in the middle row. Doesn't matter exactly which ones you pull them through, and then you're just going to C-clip it for now, and then we'll adjust anything we need to adjust later. Alright, let's finish up the other side. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Grab your fiber fill, because this is when we're going to be stuffing him. Okay, so let's start at the top, just like we did on the other side. I'm going to pull about 10, let's say like 10 through. Let's do 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more is 10. Alright, I've done 10. I'm gonna sew them. If that's even the right word. Stitch them. Just like I did with the other side. Okay, hold that with your finger. Now, there's not a lot of room in the neck, so I'm just going to take a tiny amount of the fiber fill and stuff it in there. Not very much. We don't want to stretch out the bands on the side either. It's always good if you have like a pencil so you can stuff it up there a little better. Use a tool to help you forward a little bit more. Just keep your finger around that band. Okay, now we're just going to continue. Let's do 10 more sets. Here, ready. Okay. So there's one. There's one. Here's two. You might have to sew as you go because it gets harder and harder to do. There's two. Here's three. Here's 4. And 5. Okay, here's number 6. Here's number 7. Here's number 8. Here's number 9. Here's number 10. Alright, so let's just stitch those. And my guy's foot is all dirty. Ugh, look at that. Alright, so I've done 10 more. I'm going to grab some more fiber fill. Stuff it up. Use a pencil. If you don't have fiber fill, you can always use tissues. But that would stink if he gets wet because it would pretty much ruin the project. So I recommend not using tissues. This fiberfill is so old. It's from like an old pillow of like 10 years or so. Haha. Look how cool he is. Okay, let's do 10 more. One. Stuff that up there. 2. 3. Dream. Look at what you see. And here's 4. Okay, got 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10, 'Got more fiberfill. Stuff it in there. Haha, he's cool. Don't make him too fat though. It's not really supposed to be fat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. Stuff him some more. Stuffing is so dirty. I need to buy new stuffing. Alright, let's do 10 more. Might have to do them one at a time here, let's see. 1, 2. Oh, we can just use the hook the whole time, look at that. I'm so smart. 3. 4. Learn a new thing every day, right guys? Do it in one step. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Alright, put some more stuffing in there. It really helps to use a pencil or something to stick it in there farther. So hopefully you did that, or you managed to perfect it without a pencil. One, two, 3. 4, 5. Last one. Yay. Yay. So it's like 1 off, so I might have missed 1 in there somewhere, but that's pretty good. Haha. Okay, I'm going to bring that loose band back through. It doesn't matter, you just want to C-clip it to the inside of the tail like the other one. That's all we're going to do. So I'm just going to drag it into there. And find that C-clip, I'm going to pop it out. And just attach that to there as well. And that's pretty much it. Oops. Oh, well, it wrapped around. There we go. And then you just don't want the tail to look weird at the end, so just you can kind of use your fingers and spread it out or whatever you have to do. Yay! Aww, there's your Falkor. Okay, he's pretty cool. I'll show him to you in a little bit of a better view here. Okay, so here he is. I didn't wire up his tail yet, but yeah, he's cool. Roar! And his mouth is wide open. You can kind of see the face there. He's got his tongue sticking out. He does that when he flies. He's like, "Grr." Okay, and then if you lay him down, and if we wire the legs, they kind of bend. This is the way they bend. Okay, like that. Except I gotta wire my guy up so they're not exactly bending right. Then you can always wire the mouth so it can open and close. Okay, and you can bend him, he can fly, whatever. Alright everybody, hope you enjoyed making him. Yay! And Louise, I hope you had fun making him too. Definitely show me pictures. Go Falkor! Roar! Atreyu! Are you there? Haha. Bye everybody.